Yo, boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing some good old-fashioned sub-row gameplay. We are doing solo shuffle, as you can see. We did play a few already, so we should have solid MMR. That being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It always helps out the channel. I know it's been a week since I've uploaded, but we are back. Um, we're only playing at like 2200, so it's not super high, but we're going to get it done. So it is an MM Hunter, so we are going to run Disarm. Anytime you face an MM Hunter, a lot of the times you're going to go MM, and the reason we don't go BM is because not only is he a lot more tankier because he has just 900 walls, but MM Hunter, by going him, we stop his damage. By letting him free cast, he'll just kill your entire team. So you pretty much have to go who you think is going to do max to him. So pretty much just going to go Sap Priest. Now, if nobody's out of stealth, we're just going to wait. There's no point in wasting Sap DR if we can't do anything. The main thing you're looking to do is use your kidney shot on the healer, and then off you're basically doing a kidney blind vanish sap. So you kind of have to get that down, and if you can, that's how you're going to be getting your blinds off. Other than in the opener, sometimes it's worth to do it in the opener, because you're going to get trinket no matter what. But we'll see what happens. A lot of time, so in this situation, we're most likely gonna have to blind. So we'll probably blind, and if we can sap off it, great. So we're gonna look around. So here we're gonna try to sap, see if we can get it here. So we're gonna sap. Nope, can't sap. So we're gonna blind him immediately. Gonna stun this guy here. Max dam. So again, he trinkets first global. We're gonna cheap him. Big damage on him here, and he gets oh, and he's almost dead. Oh, he almost dies. If we had a little bit more dam. So we end up getting no really. We got the healer's trinket, which is good. Unfortunately, we didn't get the hunter's trinket somehow, so that's unfortunate. So here we're not going to trinket. There's nothing happening in the game. No point of us trinket. We have every CD. We should be fine. So at this point, again, we're saving our kidney for the healer. Unfortunately, he did. So this is where we're going to bomb. So here we kidney shot, bomb, immediately. Going to do big damage. We're going to re-cheap shot, and we're going to kill him. And that's how you do it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he did have trinket, but he thought he could hold. Normally, you're going to use smoke bomb when they don't have trinket. That way, that's a situation where he's going to die. So again, anytime you're facing an MM Hunter, it's just good to go them, mainly because they do flop. They're not super tanky. They die pretty quick. Now they let out a ton of damage. I played with, yeah, as you can see, 3 million aim shots. I've seen them hit all the way up to 5 mil or 5.5 mil. So they are ridiculously strong. So you have to go them. This is a situation where we're gonna sap the Holy Priest and we're gonna start on the SP here. So here we're running up, sap him here. We're gonna cheap shot. Now we're not doing much here other than just doing a little opener here. We're probably gonna try to resap here, and then resap one more time. Off this, we're gonna cheap shot. This is where we're gonna do big damage here. Now we can blind off this, but we're really just trying to get our stacks up here. So get a rupture going. Now we have blind available, but it looks like nothing's really going on right now. So we're gonna feint. We're taking a lot of damage. Now we're going to disarm him right now, and then we're going to blind. So before he can get the fear off, we're going to do big damage. So we get trinket out of that. We're going to feint again, using feint pretty much off CD. There's siphing, try to kill that. Got it. So that's pretty much our go. Unfortunately, he did DR the healer, so that's kind of unfortunate. But we're going to feint again. Again, he's just taking unhealable damage. So here we're going to go the healer. When they're that low, they can die. So we're going to put a rupture up on this guy here. We're going to cloak because we are taking a little bit of damage. Off this, we're going to kidney shot the DPS since the healer's in the form and he's DR'd. So here we're going to evasion as well. So this is big dams for them, so we're going to feint. And we're pretty much just looking for the kidney setup. He's going for a fear, so we're going to run actually real quick. Nice, so we get turtle. Perfect. So we're going to run around this corner real quick. Again, we're going to look for that kidney shot or cheap shot. So we're just going to vanish, cheap shot him. Cheap shot the hunter here. We're going to smoke bomb him. Again, perfect situation. That's how you're going to be able to kill people. You're looking to use smoke bomb when he has no trinket. And as you can see, the guy still had Guardian, but there's nothing he can do. So, you pretty much in solo shovel are going to go the person who dies the fastest. That's kind of how you have to do it. Like, SPs don't die, they're immortal. There's no point in going them. The game's going to end before that happens, especially when you're playing with, like, this type of comp. But, we are going to run disarm still because there's not really any other options. You can run the trick build here, but I don't really feel like changing the name every time, but that's a good thing to run if you feel like doing all of that. So here we're going to run in, going to sap the healer. So sap the healer, cheap shot him. We're going to put a rupture up. Hunter comes out, we're immediately swapping him. We're going to resap if we can, always looking for the resaps. Again, we're going to resap again. Nice, he gets a full fear. He trinkets, so we're going to go the healer here. This is where a perfect situation where you're going to go the healer. Again, he has no trinket. He's taking a lot of damage. And as you can see, we end up almost killing him. So another situation where they almost end up dying. So here we're just gonna disarm the hunter, even though it doesn't do much. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna feint again. My guy's in angel form. Anytime your healer's in angel form, you have to stay in his line because he has unlimited healing. There's no point in not being in his line. We're actually gonna evasion here. This is where we're looking for our kidney blind. So we're gonna cloak, kidney shot, stun. We're doing big dam here, and he should be dead. So again, just another simple task. All you're looking to do. That's pretty much it. Now, if you can get the resaps, go for the resaps. It's always good. But it's a little bit, there's a lot of things happening at the same time. But that's when you're going to be doing your swaps. We got revival, we got trinkets in the opener. So anytime the healer is just right next to you and he's off DR, why not swap to him? And again, we just had a lot of damage. He hit a 4 million aim shot, which is why he was getting flopped. My highest was 2.3, so yeah. So again, same thing. We're not going to sap because there's no point. We are going to sprint though. Using sprint is fine, to be honest, because you're slowed anyway the entire game. So here we're going to use our sap macro, try to get somebody out here. So again, just looking around. Sometimes you'll end up getting lucky. So we're just looking around, see if we can find anybody. Look, nice. So we're going to sap if we can. Can't sap. So here we're actually going to go him here. So we're going to start on him hard here. And my SP looks to be doing damage as well. So nice. So we end up getting that. We're going to vanish here. We're immediately kidney shotting this guy. Big damage. We're gonna blind here, blinding him. Big damage. We get trinket. Now off this, we're gonna garrote or gouge, because gouging off DR is really good. He silences off that one, so really nice. Off this, we're gonna put a rupture up, and our go's done. So he's actually dying. So we get orb too. So again, we just got every CD for free. So now all we have to do is use feint and disarm. So we're gonna disarm his aim shot. Off this, we can kidney shot the Mistweaver or cheap shot him. We'll cloak this. Get me out of this. Okay, nice. He gets me. This is where we smoke bomb him and we do big damage to him. So massive damage here, and he is just getting overwhelmed with damage, and he almost ends up dying if we had a little bit more damage. Fortunately, we can actually gouge off this, so we're gonna gouging. Immediately getting back on this guy, hoping my guy can kill him and take him out. Nope, it looks like he can't. That's fine. Okay, so big damage. He's actually going really far from his healer, so we're looking for a go here. Unfortunately, roots don't really DR anymore, so you're kind of perma-slowed half the game. So here we're looking for the kidney shot. We're looking for the cheap shot on this hunter. He's going to trigger it immediately. We're going to restun him. And hopefully my priest can finally take him out. He's at... Okay, so unfortunately I get trapped again. My guy is dispersed. We have life swap. We have every CD. And we just don't use. So yeah, this is a situation where you have teammates that just don't use cooldowns. And there's really nothing we can do about it. So, oh well, it is what it is. And this is kind of how it is for sub rogues. It's very difficult to catch people, and you're not really going to be doing damage. I don't base it off damage. Base it off your CC setups. At least you're doing something. Sub rogue does no damage. You're not going to be able to keep up with these guys. Maybe you can rupture pad everybody and keep up, but like it's not real damage. It's just, you know, you do your burst rotation and you use. So here we're going to try to sap here. We can't sap, so we're going to cheap shot him. Off the cheap shot, we're going to blind. So we're going to blind here. Here we're going to do our go. Off this, we're going to try to sap if we can. Nope, can't sap for some reason. So we're going to cheap shot the hunter, or the priest. We're going to put a rupture up here. We're just going to do a mini rotation here. So we're going to cheap shot him. Even if it's DR, we're just using our rest of our flag here so we don't just waste it. We're going to feint again. Here we're going to kill the thing here. I'm rooted again. So here we're going to kill it. Off this, we're going to gouge the SP. Even if it's only for a few seconds, it's worth it. So here, we're putting a rupture up. We're waiting for the DR so we can do our kidney setup here. So again, kidney shotting the healer. So at this point, we're going to kidney shot. We're doing massive damage here. Even though it's not really going to kill him, we are getting a lot of healing out of this guy. So we're immediately going to cheap shot him. Fortunately, I get stunned again. Not much we can do about that. Okay, we stunned again. So here we're going to cheap shot. And again, sometimes you get... Okay, so he ends up overlapping really bad. So here, I'm trying to play the game. We're trying to catch him. We'll get to him eventually here. Hopefully we use turtle or every other CD. And again, we just don't use anything. So that's 2 games in a row. And I am going to be posting this just because I don't feel like waiting in a 20-minute queue. And this is kind of just how it is. So it doesn't matter what we do. All that matters is it's just RNG. That's really it. You either have teammates that click or they just don't press. But again, you're going to have to deal with this. Everybody deals with it. There's just always bad players that just don't want to click CDs. If you don't click them high, they're not going to use them. Only bad players use it at 10%. It's just, you need to use them correctly. So here we get a sap off. So we're gonna put a rupture up. We're gonna look for the hunter swap here. We're gonna resap if we can. So again, always looking for the resaps. We're gonna sap again here. We're gonna trigger this to sap again. So we sap again. Off this, we'll cheap shot his trinket. Max damage here. We're gonna blind off this so we get a full blind here. We're gonna kick him. Nope. So here we're gonna put a rupture up here. So we get every CD in the opener. Again, that's just how you're gonna do it. Getting those resaps are kind of crucial sometimes. Sometimes they're not. So he stuns me. That's all right. Hunter has trinket, so we're just gonna kidney for his trinket. He's most likely gonna trinket. Nope, he actually holds. After this, we're gonna disarm him so my guy can heal him. So again, no trinket, unfortunately. He's stunned, so he's probably gonna trap here. Off this, we're gonna cheap shot. We can stun the hunter here. So we vanish here. I get rooted again. Okay, so we're rooted again. Okay, so we finally get to play the class. So we're gonna feint here. We're looking for the kidney shot. Unfortunately, we don't really have any stuns. We're gonna evasion or cloak here. We're also gonna evasion, I guess, since I wish I could move my character. So here we're gonna kidney shot. We're doing big dam on this guy here. I get stunned again. Okay. So here we're doing big dam finally. Fortunately, okay, so we get turtle out of that at least. I wish we got his trinket because we can't really smoke bomb till then. And it looks like we're pretty much toaster oven, so we are gonna run. He's trying to double fear. Anytime a priest is pushing in, it means they're gonna fear. So we're gonna wait here for a second for the DRs to go out, and then we're gonna go back out. So we get a full re here, hopefully. I don't know why I haven't gotten a re. I've been here for over 7 seconds. Yeah, so here we're gonna go in. We're looking for the setup here. So we're gonna cheap shot. We're gonna immediately kidney shot. Hopefully my guy can get a CC chain off this. Big damage. We're gonna bomb late. Unfortunately, he does get it, so that's unfortunate for us. So we didn't trap, which is really bad. Normally, a normal hunter would like trap, so we'd win the game or get trinket or something. So in this position, we are pretty much dead. There's nothing more we can do. We're tapped. My guy's full CC'd. It's pretty much over. We're gonna try to run again. So hopefully my guy can move his character. He's still just AFK. Okay. So Hunter's back here. Unfortunately, he's on or off DR or on DR, so we can't really do much to him right now. But we are taking a lot. We're actually gonna trigger this, even though it's bad. We're gonna blind him here. We're gonna kidney shot. This is where we need our Hunter to do damage. So we're doing big damage here. Hopefully my guy can save me here. Hopefully, oh, he gets full trap. He life swaps. Good life swap. Hopefully we can kill him. My Hunter ends up taking him out, ladies and gentlemen. And that is how you do it. Games where they feel unwinnable. That's how it is. So if we probably would have 6-0'd this lobby if the other two actually clicked their cooldowns. But again, hopefully you guys learned a little bit of this video. If you guys want more videos of Solo Shuffle, let me know down below. Otherwise, it's been X, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, peace.